I'm hanging out with Hannibal's Special Olympics team. Your Wednesday morning?
Start now!
Live from across the tri-states, this is KHQA This Morning. It's your news now.
Kristen Aguirre live this morning in Hannibal.
Yeah, Kristen, what are you up to?
Up to.
I just wanted to make a quick comment that you will not see Big Mark pummel me off a rooftop this morning. None of that will be happening.
Good.
But what you will be seeing is some amazing athletes. I'm here at the Hannibal Special Olympics, and they have a tournament this weekend. So we're going to see them get some of their skills out onto the court, and they're going to teach me some stuff too. And also, if you're looking to get a little more volunteering in 2013, these guys can definitely help you out. So more of those details coming up later in the show.
All right. Maybe we need to get a picture of you and Big Mark together.
Yes.
And you
Is
can,
it possible?
You can tweet that.
Tweet it?
Yes, I will tweet it out. I will tweet it out.
All right,
Excellent.
cool.
We look forward to that. So we ran a little earlier the TV reporter who got pummeled by her camera person catching a football. We're going to run a little later too. So we asked Kristen to tweet a picture of herself and cameraman Mark just to see the difference and what kind of damage Big Mark could do to Kristen.
About 5'7".
6'7".
Yeah, that's what I mean. 6'7" and about 5'2"-ish, 5'3"-ish. She would be knocked down to the ground.
It would hurt,
it would
very
hurt
much so.
very badly. Speaking of Kristen, let's check in with her and see what she is doing. She is not just a figment of our imagination in a picture. She is actually playing basketball this morning.
Oh, I'm so glad that you actually said I look 5'3", because I'm not even close. I mean, well, I'm close, but 5'3" it's nice to know that I look a normal height. Well, I'm here hanging out with Hannibal's Special Olympics basketball team, and this team is pretty amazing, right, Kathy? How far did they go last year?
Last year we had 3 teams that went to state. Two received gold medals and 1 received a silver medal.
Wow, so they're great. They have so much energy all morning. They actually just got a little bit quiet, and I said, why are you guys getting so quiet? And they said, it's so doggone early. And I said, I know exactly how they feel. But they're actually in full swing right now in practice mode, and they have an exhibition game coming up this Saturday, right?
And they have an exhibition game on Thursday night at HLG. They will play about 8:15. The game for the men's game starts at 7. And then Saturday we have our first area tournament, and it's in Mexico. And we'll start competing at 9 o'clock there.
Wow. And so how many teams, how's it kind of broken down?
This year we have 3 3-on-3 teams, and we have 2 team skills teams. They shoot around the free throw line, and then the last one makes a basket, and then they rotate. So they don't do a lot of running.
So there's definitely different rules in this game than it is in typical basketball. And as a coach, that's definitely something you need to get trained on.
Yes, we start in November, and we do in-class training for a month, and we study the rules, and we make it a fun game. We have different ways we play games to learn the different rules, and then they come out and practice starting in December.
And speaking of coaches, your organization is in definite need of some volunteers.
Yes, we could always use coaches and volunteers for Special Olympics.
What would you say is one of the biggest benefits about volunteering your time with this organization?
It's the reward you get from watching them play and have a good time. The motto for Special Olympics is, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. And I've never seen an athlete not be brave in the attempt.
And how does the coaching go into these guys? Because they seem like they have everything down pat. I mean, they were showing me how to shoot.
Probably most of it's just support for them. A lot of them already know the game like the back of their hands. So it's just supporting them and cheering them on.
So if you're looking to get and volunteering a little bit more into the 2013 new year, then make sure you check out Hannibal Special Olympics team, because they are definitely in need of your support this year. And coming up later in the show, these guys are going to teach me some more moves on the floor, on the court, and we're going to hear why this game is so important to them.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, Kristen. If you don't live in the Hannibal area, you can always volunteer for your local Special Olympics or any other organization. Kristen Aguirre is in Hannibal this morning.
Yeah, Kristen, what are you up to?
I am here with Hannibal Special Olympics basketball team, and all week we've been talking about ways to better yourself in the new year, eating healthy and exercising. But what about volunteering? The Special Olympics is definitely an organization that is always looking for some more manpower, especially here in Hannibal, right, Kathy?
Yes.
So what do you guys look for in coaches?
Someone who is outgoing and friendly and likes to encourage and help people.
Do they necessarily have to have previous experience with?
No, they don't. All they have to do is come and have a good heart and enjoy the time they spend with our athletes.
And what is the most rewarding thing about coaching for you?
Probably watching them play a game and playing hard and doing their best and enjoying what they do.
What was it like to see them kind of, because this team actually made it all the way to state last year.
Yes.
So what was it like to see kind of their faces getting there and actually participating in the games?
Oh, the high fives and the just the enjoyment. When we go somewhere other than Hannibal, we always eat somewhere different. They enjoy that. They enjoy going and spending the night somewhere else. So the whole experience for them is rewarding.
Oh, and what kind of relationships do you build with your players?
They become more than just athletes to us. They become almost part of your family. So,
How long has this team been around?
these teams have been around Hannibal for at least 8 years.
8 years. All right, and they are still here to stay, and they are looking for your help to keep them going. So if you're interested in volunteering, make sure you check out your local Special Olympics, and if you're here in the Hannibal area, make sure you come here and check them out, because they can definitely use your help this season.
And even if you're not in the direct Hannibal area, it's not that far. Nothing in the Tri-States is too far. Go and enjoy a basketball game.
Definitely worth the reward you see on their faces.
All right, thanks, Kristen.
So we're with Kristen Aguirre now, who is live this morning in Hannibal. Hey, Kristen.
Hey, Kristen.
Hi, good morning. I'm hanging out here at this Hannibal's Special Olympics basketball team, and all morning we're learning how you can volunteer and what are the benefits from it, but now we're hearing from some of the players. Before we get into that, they're going to show us some of the moves on the court. I'm here with Adam Anderson here, who's a member of the team. And Adam, what are they doing over here?
They are guarding. Jeremy is guarding Marvin.
Now, are these two of the tallest players on your team?
Yes,
They look like they're hardcore.
yes. We got another player that's pretty tall too.
Yeah?
But
So
he ain't here right now.
your team is pretty good though, right? You guys went to state last year.
Yes, and we won first place. And our coach won Coach of the Year.
Wow. So what does it feel like being part of a team like that?
Pretty good.
Yeah? What's your favorite part of Special Olympics?
Making new friends and helping out and stuff.
Yeah? Steven, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is just getting out there, having fun, hanging out with people, you know,
Making new friends.
of course. And then I also like to just share a learning experience with other people.
Have you guys made some best friends here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've made quite a few friends here. You know, we've been part of a team now.
Yeah. Lucy, how long have you been on the team?
3 years, ain't it?
3 years, I think.
Ever
3
since you did the
years?
volley.
What's your favorite part of being on the team?
Making friends and learning, helping each other out, you know, when we play basketball.
Yeah. Well, we've been interviewing your coach Kathy all morning. What's your favorite thing about your coach?
Our favorite thing is we like to play jokes on her, so when we go to
You do?
Mexico or Sedalia.
What kind of jokes do you play on her?
Just you know, just
We
poke at her a
just
little
trick her.
bit.
We just trick her sometimes.
We trick
That's
her
what we
with
say,
different
certain
things.
Have
Or,
fun.
have fun.
Would you ask for more people to volunteer with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, you heard it here first how important Special Olympics basketball is here in Hannibal. So if you're interested in volunteering, make sure you check out your local Special Olympics or go ahead and come here and volunteer.
And they're going to have an exhibition game on Thursday at HLG, too, that you can check out as well. Thanks, Kristen.
Time to check in again with Kristen Aguirre, who is live in Hannibal this morning.
Yes, she is talking about volunteering, just like Celeste was. One of the organizations that you can volunteer for is Special Olympics in Hannibal. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. We've been hanging out with the team all morning, and right now we're all taking a little bit of a break. We're all pretty tired. But with me now is Kathy Butler, who's the coach of the team. Kathy, how long have you been involved with this organization?
Approximately 4.5 years.
Wow. And how long has the team been going on?
Approximately 8.
Okay. And so you guys are in full swing season right now. We have some games coming up.
Yes, we have tomorrow night at HLG, we have an exhibition game. The game starts at 7. We'll play about 8:15. Saturday, we have our area tournament in Mexico, and that starts at 9 a.m. at the Military Academy. And then next Tuesday night, we have a exhibition game at the Hannibal High School.
So if people can't maybe come out here and volunteer with you guys, they can definitely come out and support you.
Oh yes, come out and cheer us on and have a good time.
What do the players feel like when they look into those stands and they see a bunch of people out there cheering for them?
They love it. That's all they talk about. So.
And but if people do want to get more involved with the organization, you guys are definitely looking for some more volunteers.
We need volunteers, coaches, just supporters. We have the Polar Plunge coming up January 26th here at Hannibal.
And all of the funds from that actually come to Special Olympics.
They go to Special Olympics that provides trainings and all the accommodations when they go to different places.
And what's your favorite part about coaching?
It's probably just being with them and interacting with them. So.
What did you think about what they said about you? Their favorite thing about Coach Kathy was that they can play pranks on you.
Oh, they love to play pranks on me. I've had a pie thrown in my face.
Oh.
They just love to tease me, and it's so fun. We get in the vehicles and we all ride, and they tell all kinds of jokes, and we sing, and we have a really good time.
So if you're going to be a coach, interested in being a coach here at the Hannibal Special Olympics team or your local Special Olympics team, one thing you probably do need to have is a sense of humor. You can find more of these details on how you can join the organization on connecttristates.com.
And speaking of sense of humor, our friend Doc Holliday, we wanted to show you the difference that, if that had been Mark and Kristen, that could have been very bad.
That would have been very dangerous, but she is just fine.
Yes. Speaking of Kristen, she is in Hannibal Live this morning talking about Special Olympics and how you can help volunteer. Hey, Kristen.
Hi, that story horrifies me. Just the thought of Mark pushing me off a rooftop. I will have nightmares from that. But we are here in Hannibal hanging out with their Special Olympics basketball team. With me now is Callie Butler, the coach. Great organization, desperate need of some coaches.
Yes. We need coaches. We practice on Wednesdays from 4:30 to 6 here at the Hannibal Foods Armory, and then we have area tournaments throughout the season.
What are some requirements for the coaches?
They can be 16 older and just a desire to help.
And there's no need to have any previous experience?
No need for any previous experience.
So we're just looking for somebody who's willing to get out there and support.
And have a good time, yes.
If they cannot help by volunteering, what are some other ways they can join in there, Marilyn?
They can take a plunge in the Mississippi. On January 26th, we'll be having the Polar Plunge. Hannibal Parks and Recreation sponsors the Polar Plunge in Hannibal. It raises money for Special Olympics. We have a great time. There's warming tents, so after you plunge, you can get warm, and we have a big crowd. The Special Olympians are there also, so come out and join us.
And so all the money from that goes directly towards the Special Olympics. And how do people want to get more information? What can they do?
You can go on our website, which is www.hannibalparks.org, or the Special Olympics website, somo.org. /plunge.
All right, and if they're not willing to take the plunge, they can also either donate their money and time by supporting them.
Yes.
What can they do?
They can come out here and cheer us on, and they can come to any of the events, and more importantly, they can volunteer or coach.
And we have a few events coming up.
Yes, we have an exhibition game at Hannibal LaGrange College tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We have our area tournament in Mexico at the Military Academy Saturday morning starting at 9. And next Tuesday we have an exhibition game at the Hannibal High School.
Well, for a list of all of these dates and the upcoming events, make sure you check out connecttristates.com, and don't forget to take a look at our YouTube page.
All right.
Thanks, Kristen.